Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, July, and this is for July 15th up to August the 15th, and this is for animal signs, horoscope, and lotteries. So the first card that I'm going to pull will have to do with your area of job, business, and finances, and this is for the period of July 15th up to the end of July, so for 15 days. And for you coming from the Rooster family. Well, it's not going to be a very good card in the sense that if you're trying to make a job change, it will not be very steady for you. But if you are going to stay on in your job that you have now, some improvement and some promotions and some negotiations will make you happy enough. So try not to make changes, but try to do better in your ongoing job, and that will produce some good results. If you are in business, it says don't look for new businesses. Whatever you have in your hands that you're doing right now for the business area, go along with that and it will improve, it will expand. But it also says you can be cheated, and be careful that from the period of July 15 to the end of July you can be cheated, or you can be somehow led into a wrong belief. So try to do a lot of research before you try anything new. This is for you coming from the Rooster family for these 15 days of July 15th up to the end of July. Your general finances are quite okay, they are good enough, so you don't have to scramble and go all out just for the sake of wanting expansion. Consolidate, which means whatever you have in hand, you will try to do much better. Now, I'm going to pull this next card, and this is also for the period of July 15 to the end of July, and it has got to do with your area of romance, marriage, and family. So, in the romance area, if you find a new romance, it says it is going to come with difficulties, because something of a secret nature or complications will be seen. So watch out that somebody you meet or somebody interested in you or somebody you are interested in may have complications in this first 15 days of July 15 up to the end of July. So don't dive into this excitedly into this new romance possibility. Take your time and research. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to do well enough, it says. And try to not show your temper, try not to be rebellious, which means try to be agreeable, be negotiable, be appreciative, be supportive, and that way you'll find that your ongoing romance will be good enough to carry on without too many hurdles. And if I apply this card to your marriage, it's about the same advice. Don't want to be difference of opinion, don't want to be argument, don't want to show your anger. And if somebody else does that, your marriage partner, you just be calm about it. Because the status of your marriage in this period of 15 July to the end of July is good enough for you to manage. In fact, it can also show news about an addition to a family actually. So general family areas are also happy, your siblings, your parents. I don't see any big mischief going on in this area. Now I'm going to shuffle these cards again, and I'm going to talk to you about the next 15 days, which would be August the 1st up to August the 15th. Let me get this right. And I will talk to you about areas of job, business, and finances for the period of August 1st to August the 15th for you coming from the Rooster family. And this is a really, really bad card. Really bad in the sense that it says from August the 1st to August the 15th, things can go very, very wrong in your job areas. Your job will be very insecure, mistakes you make or something goes very wrong. You can lose a job very easily. So focus, if you want the job, focus very carefully. And if you try to apply for new jobs from August the 1st to August the 15th, also the news is not good. You won't get anything good. There's no direction of this card at all. You're just aimlessly trying your luck. So you might as well work very hard for August the 1st, August the 15th to stay and hold on to your job. And if you are in business, it's going to be a very gloomy August the 1st to August the 15th, business is bad, a lot of trouble, overheads are killing you, and there's no chance of getting out of this problem. That's how you will feel. But it's only 15 days I'm talking about, August 1st to August 15th. So work harder, consolidate, which means look after the businesses you already have. Don't want to add new things because you'll only add new problems from this period of August 1st to August the 15th. Finances are very poorly off, money can run out, you may be in debt or you may have to look for help. And so be ready for a very difficult first 15 days of job, business and finances. And these 15 days of August, the 1st to August the 15th, I'm going to apply it to the areas of romance, marriage and family. And again, if you find a new romance, it'll come to you with all sorts of headaches and all sorts of complications, and you can't really believe this person because this person can be very deceptive and has some plans of its own. So don't dive into this romance in the August the 1st to August the 15th. Try to be cautious and take your time about it. And if you have an ongoing romance, it's going to be full of difficulties. And these difficulties can stem from arrogance, it can stem from just not agree with each other, competing with each other. And that would be a recipe for the romance to be stretched to breaking point, I can tell you. And if you are married, the news is even worse because there's a crossing of swords and there's a crossing which shows disagreements from each other. And there's plenty of aggressiveness as well shown either from you or from your marriage partner. And so it's you who is listening to me. Remain calm. Tell yourself it's only 15 days, August the 1st to August 15th. Stay calm and ride the storm. So it's a very difficult time for you. You coming from the Rooster family for this August 1st to August the 15th, where romance, marriage and family is concerned and where also job and business is concerned. I'm going to pull one card now to talk to you about for the whole month, which is July 15 to August 15, about your health. And it says you are going to have health issues. My first worry is your lungs. So something about your lungs is already mentioned to you here. It says be careful of the sea. You can have dangers in the sea, accidents in the sea. So from July 15 to August 15, you don't want to go into the sea. And one more thing, it says you can have injuries to your feet. So look after your feet. They might be knocked here or there or something might happen. So look after your feet as well. Now I'm going to put all these cards back and we're going to talk about lotteries. So I'm going to use these cards to get the lottery numbers for you for this period of July 15 to August the 15th. The first card that I pull, you coming from the Rooster family, it is an air card. So the numbers from this card, I would say that can make you lucky would be the number 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, 50 or 59. So these are very powerful numbers that this card has given. So write all these numbers down. I'll tell you what you're going to do in a little while. I'm going to pull 3 cards altogether, so I'll give you 3 sets of numbers. And this second set of numbers are also very interesting. And they represent timber and they represent air. So the number that comes to mind, the numbers that come to mind would be the number 3, 12, 21, 30, 39, 48 or 57. So write all these down as well. And I'm going to pull a third card. And the third card is the card of mysticness. So that's interesting. And the number that comes to my mind looking at this card is the number 7, 16, 25, 34, 43 or 52. So you've got all these numbers. What do you do with them? You cut out bits of paper 2 inch by 2 inch. And on each of these 2 inch by 2 inch paper, you will write one number, which I've just given you out of all these, just one number. So you'll have plenty of writing to do. And each of these, when you've written on this one bit of paper, one number, you crumble up into a ball and put it on a table. And you keep writing, and soon you'll have a whole little mountain of all these numbers for you to pick up from. If you have already been to see me for a 90-minute session based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, I would have already given you your personal lottery numbers for the rest of your life based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. So you will apply those numbers and compare them to the numbers I'm giving every month. Like for this period of July 15 to August 15, you coming from the Rooster family, you will have that from me. Do you understand? And then you will compare these numbers, and that's the way we will do it. All right. So for the time being, you got all these piles of numbers. Now you'll have to have your best colors, which you don't know yet. Your best directions, which you don't know. You'll have to do this exercise on your best days, which you don't know yet. So in a general basis, for you coming from the Rooster family, we'll try this way. You will get your thumbs, and for you, the Rooster, I would like you to connect your thumbs to your little fingers. And what you're really doing is you're connecting your thumbprint to your fingerprint. Very powerful thing. Nobody can ever have your thumbprint or your fingerprint. And when you connect these two, it'll be a very powerful vibration. You see, the belief is that while you're alive, nobody can have your fingerprints or thumbprints. And when a person dies, the next person born immediately will have those fingerprint and thumbprints. So it's recycled that way. So you connect these two, and there'll be a very powerful combination of energy. And maybe for 30 seconds you do this, and then some people say, can I say a prayer? Go ahead for the lottery, why not say a prayer? Or focus on what numbers you want. And after the 30 seconds, just take one of these papers which you have crumpled up and open it, and you may see the number 25. And so you write down 25, you crumple this paper and put it back in the pile and shuffle it around. And then again for 30 seconds you vibrate the energy like this, and you pull the next number. So you do it 5 or 6 times for as many numbers as you want to choose, and for time being we'll leave it at that. So all this information given to you for the period of July 15 to August 15. One day I hope that we can do a 90-minute session on Skype or Facebook or on WhatsApp. And this 90 minutes will cost you USD 50. I'll tackle your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. I'll even face read you while we Skype on Facebook or WhatsApp. So send me a message, Skype or Facebook, and I will reply to you, and let's get this 90-minute session going. Until then, thank you and good luck.